Welcome back to the So Far So Good podcast. My name is Christopher Coombs.
And my name is Gaurav Khazanchi. Welcome back, everybody.
Thank you all once again for tuning in on this episode. We have a bit of a mixture today.
As usual, we have a mixture.
Yeah, we've got a few follow-ups, which you are all obviously keen to hear.
Yeah, exactly right. Hopefully you are waiting for these updates and follow-ups, because as you know, some are promised and some are just expected. So let's kick it off with our usual questions, I'd say.
That's right. I might go first with this one.
All right.
Just so I don't forget it.
Okay.
My question to you, Gaurav, and I'm going to need to elaborate, and I have a few things to mention. But
yes, please.
I'll ask you the question. Are you, Gaurav Khazanchi.
Me, Gaurav Khazanchi.
Are you scared of spiders?
Is this the actual question?
Yes.
I feel like I've answered this, not as a question in the intro, but I've just said something like this before. And it's not really fear of spiders.
Mm-hmm.
I find, like, I get that cringy feeling around them. So, like, if I see a spider, I won't be like, ah, spider! And then, like, run all, crazily around the house. But I might jump because, spiders are just hiding in the corner. So you see it and be like, whoa, there's a spider there. So then I'll do what I can to get rid of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you more, so you're creeped out?
I'm against their existence.
As in because they're dirty and things like that?
They're just creepy, dude. They're a ball. They're a hairy ball with 8 legs. It's just creepy.
So what is it that you're worried about? Are you worried that it might bite you? Or
nah, not
that's
biting.
Not what you're worried about?
If I know it's there, then I don't want there to be any situation where it can get closer to me. But I've got no problem getting rid of it myself.
Yeah.
I mean, unless I saw a giant huntsman, I'll probably leave it as is. Unless it was inside the house, then I will actively try to get rid of it. But I will be scared getting rid of that. If it's outside, I'll just leave it outside.
So if it's a huntsman, you'll be scared.
If it's
just a daddy longlegs, you're not fussed.
Yeah. Even like I've gotten rid of redbacks before because I've seen it.
Wow.
That was when I was outside. It was just crawling. I'm like, this is dangerous just to be here. So I got rid of it. Yeah.
And that's where it's actually dangerous.
That's where it's deadly.
How bad is it? Deadly, like actual deadly?
Well, I don't know about deadly. I'm just being exaggerative here, but they are venomous or something like that, right?
So can they kill you?
I don't know if they can kill you, but they've got some sort of venom. But my point is, if the spider is like, I'm gonna say, in diameter, so including its leg span, if it's bigger than like 20 centimeters, then I'll be a bit like, oh my god, this is a scary existence of a creature.
20 centimeters in diameter.
Yeah. So
that's humongous.
That's what I'm saying.
You'll never see a spider that big.
A huntsman is like standard.
20 centimeters.
Including its leg span.
Dude, 20 centimeters is like that.
Yeah, it's a big spider, isn't it?
Dude, you've not seen a spider that big.
You're telling me you have not seen a big huntsman?
A huntsman probably like that big.
Yeah, but if that huntsman...
I'm doing about 10 centimeters here.
Like, spread its legs out, I reckon it could potentially reach...
but it doesn't do that. So it's curved like this.
Yeah.
I can't even explain what I'm doing. But...
He's like... Yeah, I can't either. If you've seen The Addams Family, he looks like the standing version of the Hand character.
Well, anyway, the point is, I've just Googled what happens if a redback spider bites you. So let's see what Google says. This is coming from museum.wa.gov.au, so it seems quite legit.
So it's a government, yeah. I trust it.
The bite may produce the following symptoms. Intense localized pain with swelling and sweating starting 5 minutes after the bite. Okay, so nothing happens for 5 minutes.
You got 5 minutes to live.
So you'll probably think, oh yeah, I'm alright, but then it starts swelling and you start sweating. Okay. Pain and swelling may be experienced over the body after about half an hour. Headache, nausea, and vomiting may occur 1 hour after. So what's the go? Are you going to tell me if I'm going to die or not, or what?
Yeah, like, what do you need? Do you need...
How long do symptoms last? Here we go. The duration of effects vary, with only moderate pain for a few hours in some cases. So, in bad cases, it can be severe pain for 2 to 5 days.
Whoa!
Oh, so it doesn't even really kill you. Like, it's not really that bad for you.
But you still wouldn't want to get bitten by that. It could last up to 5 days.
Yeah, which is Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think it's not going to be that big of an issue.
But I mean,
Like, yes, no,
If
but
I had a
like, what I mean is, yes, you're in pain,
yeah,
but the pain will go away. It's more like if it's going to, like, give you a disease or some shit.
yeah. I mean, yeah. They're just venomous. They're not like getting bit by a rat or a mosquito.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, the whole point that I asked this question is
Okay.
I'm seeing more and more that almost 95% of people are actually terrified of spiders.
Yeah. They're scary, man.
I just don't see what's scary about them.
They're
They're creepy. I
yeah,
give
yeah.
you that.
They're
creepy.
creepy. That's what they are. Yeah.
But the thing is, they're not going to hurt you, and they're not going to do anything to you. Some of them may,
Yeah, but
like the redback may be able to bite you.
But-
But then again, you have a bit of pain and see you later.
But the majority of the people aren't scared of them because of the potential danger. They're scared of them because they look creepy.
Yeah, but okay, they look creepy, but you got to think, what's the worst that could happen?
But that's
literally
not,
nothing.
That's
nothing
not the issue.
will happen.
The issue. It's like snakes. Snakes is what, number 2 in like most feared things.
Yeah, but snakes can be quite venomous and dangerous.
Okay, yeah, but let's say there's a non-venomous snake, right? They bite you, it hurts a bit, whatever. It's fine. But they're scary because they're creepy. It's
okay.
not. It's not because of the potential danger. No one's like, oh, it's a spider. It's not going to harm me at all. I'll just let it live. It's like, there's a spider. It's creepy. Why is it in my house or in my room?
Yeah, I get you.
It's like, look, let's say a burglar, right? I think the definition of a burglar is someone that will rob items without harming someone. So technically, the burglar is going to be no harm to you.
Yeah.
But if you saw one in your house, you'd be scared.
Yes.
You're not going to be like, hold on, it's a burglar.
Yeah,
Let
but
him
you're
just
not
take
going to
my
know
TV.
if they're a burglar or a murderer. You actually don't know. Whereas with a spider, you know that it can't hurt you.
Yeah. No, it's true, but it's not what people are thinking about.
Well, interesting. I reckon horror movies and stuff have just made it worse for society.
There's like one horror movie, Eight-Legged Freak, and that wasn't even scary.
Yeah, doesn't sound scary.
They're just creepy, man. 8 legs. They're like it's not. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah. All right. Well,
So you're saying you're not scared of them?
Well, no.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I used to be when I was a kid, but then I came to the realization that, and I thought, what's the worst that could happen? And literally nothing.
Well,
The worst is nothing. The worst is it gets in your pants, you don't realize you see it, and then you're like, oh my God. And then you just take it out.
yeah. Okay.
Pick it up by the legs and plunk. Chuck them in the garden. Anyway, moving on to your question.
All right. My question. Very completely different topic. Okay. Now, don't answer yet. Okay. So I just want to introduce the question, and then just don't say anything yet.
Okay.
So I'll tell you when you need to say something. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to try and remain silent. I'm not good at that, but I'll try.
Just try. Okay. So we've been driving for a long time, and our whole lives we know how traffic works. Correct? You can answer.
Yes.
Okay. So you know traffic lights. You can answer.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now don't say anything yet, because this is where the question comes. So you've got green, you've got red, and there's one more. Okay? Now don't say anything yet, because here's my question. What do you personally call the last light? You can answer.
Yeah. Why did I have to wait so long?
Because I knew if I didn't... No, I just forgot to tell you can answer. That was the question.
No, but why could I not just... It wasn't that long of a question.
No, because if I was just describing it, there's one more light, you might have just said your answer.
Oh,
but I wanted to ask the question.
And the other one, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I call it orange.
Oh, okay.
I think.
That's an interesting one.
Now that you're saying, okay, interesting, maybe I don't. Do I?
Because
That's what I do. Oh, it's gone orange. Yeah, orange.
Yeah, okay.
What do you call it?
Now, this is where this question came from.
And also, what colour is it? So,
yeah.
do you know?
So, I feel like I've heard most people call it a yellow light or an orange light. But orange is still, I think there's a lot less people that I know that call it orange compared to people that I know that call it yellow.
Yep.
Now, in like written stuff, I don't know, signs or something, they always call it amber. Have you seen that?
Amber, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And I feel like that's a perfect description of the color because it's not really yellow and it's not like your standard orange. It's pretty amber, which is like your in between of orange and yellow.
Okay.
So I feel like I want to start calling it amber. But
That is such a Gaurav thing to want to do.
but I like orange. I have, like I said, most people I feel call it yellow. So orange is good.
I like orange, but I think the way to decide whether it's meant to be orange or yellow, and I'm going to do this right now, is search up a cartoon of a traffic light.
Okay.
Because you know the cartoon will go hard on that color.
Okay.
So let me do that right now. Cartoon traffic light. Google images. Let's see. Yeah. They're all yellow.
Are they really? I was expecting orange, actually.
These two are orange, but majority are yellow.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm scrolling down. There's a bit more orange.
So funnily enough, it looks like it's just...
I'm gonna go 70%. Probably say yellow, and then the rest
say
would
orange.
say orange.
Yeah.
But then there's the 1% that say amber.
See, I feel like I call it yellow. I think I call it a yellow light.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know. Amber is pretty spot on. So I'm happy to call it because especially here in Victoria, at least, it's definitely not yellow.
Yeah, it's
yellow.
somewhere in between. For sure.
Yeah, it's a solid.
It's
amber.
more orange than yellow.
It's more
in
orange than
actual
yellow, but like your headphones right now, they're pretty orange. So
Yeah.
So that's why it's a good in between, which is amber. It describes it perfectly.
Absolutely.
But it sounds so posh, doesn't it?
It sounds like
When the
you're
amber
taking
light-
life too seriously. Don't you think?
Yeah, it's too.
It's like, chill out. It's orange.
Yeah.
But you're the kind of guy that's like, no, I want to make sure I'm doing it right. It's amber.
But only because when I thought about it, I'm like, you know what? It actually is amber. So, I mean, what am I going to teach my kids when that day comes?
You need to really have a good think about that.
Yeah, I'm going to have to figure it out. Like, do I say when the amber light comes on, you slow down? Because it sounds like, I don't know.
But
I'm
then the
living
kid's
in
like,
the Buckingham Palace.
I don't know that color. I'm 3.
My
I only
book
know.
only tells me yellow and orange.
And then the teacher at school is going to use another color.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be chaos.
Yeah, that's chaotic.
You're going to have to say, when that one comes on, then stop.
Yeah, that's how we'll figure out.
All right, well, without further ado, this has got to be the longest intro of all time. We say that many times, but this has got to be.
I think 13 minutes is has been our longest before.
Wow.
So I think we've had it this long before.
All right, well, without further ado, let's get into it.
So far, so good.
Welcome back once again, everybody. Now, as usual, after our intro, we will kick it off with what are we drinking? Gaurav Khazanchi.
Yes, today we are drinking, or should we do the opening first?
Let's pop her open.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, satisfying.
That's got to be perfect.
You know, without even tasting it, you can just tell it's a good quality can.
Oh, absolutely. The can is, it's not like your usual can.
Yeah, it's like Coca-Cola level quality can.
It's like superior metal.
Yeah,
so.
100%.
And recyclable as well, so that's always a tick.
Yep, exactly.
Now, Gaurav, I'm going to say the name of it,
Yep.
and then you're going to talk a bit more about it, because you're a bit of a connoisseur for this flavour.
Somewhat,
for sure. All right, I'm going to see if I can pronounce this right, but I'm going to say Welch's Sparkling White Grape Soda.
Correct. Now, majority of the can is green with the green coloured grapes. The Welch's is the white logo with the purple outline, so your classic Welch's. Now,
classic, like people drink Welch's. I've never heard of this before.
So you've never had the Welch's purple grape soda?
I might have, but I've never. I didn't recognize Welch's as a brand.
So I'm surprised. You would have seen it before. I'm sure you would have seen it before. You probably just didn't pay attention to it. Now, I'm curious to try this because, like I've just said, we've had variations of the purple grape drink. Now, this is a sparkling white grape soda, so I'm curious to try it. Should we take a sip?
We will take a sip, but I just want to ask one thing.
Yes.
Does your can have anything written on it?
Yes. It's got symbols from another country.
No, like written on it with like a texter.
Oh no, does yours?
For some reason, my can has the number 7 written on it by texter.
Oh, it must be the day it was out of date. So the 7th month of the 7th year.
Oh wow! All right. Well, let's have a sip and see how we go. Holy damn, that is really good.
That's refreshing.
That is insane. Now, you're a grape connoisseur. You've already spoken about the Welsh's purple grape.
Yep.
So this is the white grape.
Yep.
How does it compare?
You know what? It actually tastes like... So purple grape just has a stock standard purple grape flavour. And it's
Yes.
one of my favourite artificial flavours.
Definitely.
This one, it's almost less intense, but it still has that fullness of the grape flavour.
Yep.
We've had that drink before. It comes in the small cans. I forgot what it's called. Bong Bong or something? And
Yeah, it's the one that has like 99% sugar.
Yeah, exactly. And it's got like white grape pieces in it. This actually tastes very similar to that, except
It does.
it's a lot more fizzy. The
Yeah.
fizz level is good in this drink.
But it's also like it's a bit lighter in terms of you're not like after a couple sips, I'm not feeling it in my stomach, which is
Exactly.
a good thing.
And I think them calling it sparkling white grape soda is very spot on, because when you think of something as sparkling instead of like, a soft drink or a fizzy drink, sparkling just feels like it's going to be a lighter, more satisfying drink.
Yeah, definitely.
So they've really nailed it on the head with that. And it's not what I expected from Welch's. I expected like a really artificial, candy-like flavour.
Yeah, well, honestly, I was too. But it's almost somewhere in between the full sugary grape soda
Yeah.
versus like a grape sparkling water. Like I feel like it's somewhere in between.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's it's nice and flavoursome,
Yeah.
but it's not like full on sweet.
It's like the really artificial soda version is your orange light.
Yep.
The really sparkling water is your yellow light. So this Welch's sparkling soda is your amber.
You stuffed it up.
Did I?
You meant to do red and green, yeah?
No.
Oh.
Because amber's in between. We just had
Okay,
this
that was a good one. Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you it. I'll give you it.
Thank you.
I always like to talk about sugar because it's always good to minimize sugar.
Yep.
Now, when I'm looking at the ingredients and the little chart thing that says
100%.
how many grams and whatnot. Well, it's not in English, so but there's a part where it says 44 grams, 44%. I'm presuming that's it.
But there's also a part that says 0 milligrams, 0%. So you never know. It could be sugar-free.
This is definitely not sugar-free.
Yeah, it's definitely not. It's really sweet.
So look, it's got a fair bit of sugar, but at the end of the day, so far so good.
Mm-hmm.
And the Welsh's logo is the letters are white and then the outline is purple.
Yeah.
Which is so far so good themed.
Yes, pretty much. Well done. Good spot on that. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. So, quite a good drink. Give it a whirl and let us know if you happen to have one.
Exactly right. Now, the big moment. Following up from last week. Not because you asked me to,
Oh, here we go.
but because I wanted to. Here I have come with some body part mock-ups with some plane tattoos. Plane spelled Plane, talking about an aeroplane, not like a long sheet of wood, like a plane of wood or a plane of metal.
Or just like nothing because
Yeah,
it's plain.
Because it's plain, exactly.
Yep.
So plane like aeroplane. Now, as you all know, Chris lost a bet and he has to get a plane tattoo now.
And as you will remember, ingeniously enough by me, I managed to muster up my punishment to then pay for a tattoo. So,
Which does
absolute genius.
Still does me no harm, because at the end of the day, it's out of Chris's pocket. I've still got that $100 kept aside, and that is going straight to his tattoo.
Which, then again, I've managed to get that money back to me in some way.
Well, not really, because he's
On
not
my
getting
body.
money. He's getting a permanent mark on his skin, forever known as the punishment tattoo, because he could not hold up his end of the deal.
But also, it represents my love for travel.
Spin it however you want. It's a punishment regardless.
Anyway, it was ingenious, but go on.
Okay, so now, Chris, you did say you might want to put it on the inside of your index finger,
Yep.
a front ways facing plane, and I thought it's going to look too much like a classic mustache tattoo. So Now, what I've done here, I've got about, I can't remember, 7 or 8 mock-ups, okay? Different body parts.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, there's a few. There's a few there.
I was here thinking that you didn't put any effort in, but that's 7 or 8. That's quite a bit.
Yeah, there's a few. And there's maybe 2 or 3 different variations of type of tattoo.
Okay.
So, and I'll tell you my favorites, and I'll tell you I've decided which ones I've completely crossed off the list. So... Already, yes.
All right.
So, as you know, I'm letting Chris be part of the decision since it's going to be a lifelong, mark on his body. I'm letting him be part of it. I'm going to take in his ideas, but at the end of the day, I do have final say, but I'm not going to be absolutely cruel as well. So, I'm going to show you, all variations. There's a few different body parts I've tried, a few different designs, and I'm just going to take you through it. So, right now, I just want you to close your eyes, and I'm going to open up these photos, and I'm just going to show it to you one by one.
All right.
Okay, so when I tell you, just like we did the intro, I'll tell you when you can open your eyes, and then you can have a think about it. We'll describe it as well as we can to our listeners.
Now, just an FYI before we start, guys. I'm going to have my eyes closed, and then I'm going to open them to actually see it, and Gaurav's going to intro it. So all these are going to be up on our Instagram in one post. So if you want to play along at home, you can kind of also, be waiting, and then when he says 3, 2, 1, go, you can swipe. And then see the next one, and you can kind of have your live reaction at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's see how we go with that.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I am covering up my eyes so I cannot see, and I'll let you bring it up now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I've got the first one open. I'm going to tell you when to open your eyes. Okay, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, open. Okay, now do you want to describe...
Okay.
Just describe... Obviously, the body parts are just from random people. I didn't have, different angles of Chris's body. So I just, just for a reference...
Yeah.
I've just stuck a design onto different bodies.
Yeah, see, it's hard because it doesn't look exactly like my ankle, but...
Oh, my God. I knew he was going to say something ridiculous like this. Okay, do you want to tell everyone what you're seeing?
I'll describe. It's someone with a shoe on with no sock, and it's just above the ball of the outside of the ankle.
Yeah.
Whatever that ball is, it's above that. It's the most just standard looking plane you've ever seen.
Also, just
pointing upwards.
Consider as well, I don't this is a general area. If you had just moved around slightly, it's okay. Yep. I just stuck it on in the most visible spot right now.
Now I know from chats with you that an ankle was going to come up. I don't know if we spoke about that in the podcast. I think we may have.
You said you were against it because you won't be able to see it.
Yeah, because I always wear long socks.
Yeah.
So look, we'll keep it as an option. I'm not going to rule it out.
Okay.
Are you ruling it out?
Look, I'm not going to rule this one out.
Because you said you've already ruled a few out.
I've ruled a few out.
Is this one of them?
This is not one of them.
Okay. So
I'll explain to you when we get to the one that I've ruled out, or the few that I've ruled out, and you'll understand why. Okay, so this one, just an idea, just to start off with. Now, close your eyes again. I'll move on to the next one.
All right. Eyes are closed, and you can do what you got to do. But just on a final note on that one, it's a good intro.
Okay.
It's a good intro because I saw that coming. So now I'm hoping there's some interesting ideas here that could swing things quite interestingly.
Now this one, I'm going to give a spoiler. These next two are actually the same ankle, but I just wanted to show how different designs could look on different body parts.
Okay, got
now,
you.
I haven't done every design on every body part because that's unnecessary. But this one, I'll let you open your eyes in 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, okay. So it's a front plane. Actually, the kind of design I sent to Gaurav that I like.
This is the one you sent, and you told me to cut out 2 of the engines because you didn't want 2 big engines, 2 small engines.
Yep.
So this one, I've kept the 2 larger engines.
I like this one. So it's the same spot on the ankle, but just kind of below the ball on the ankle this time. Look, I like the design. It's actually
significantly lower. I'll go back and forth between these two.
Yeah, it's significantly lower. I like the look of that plane for sure.
Yep.
But I don't like that spot because you literally never see it.
You won't see it. And especially you, because you wear long socks all the time.
Yeah. But this one, you definitely won't see it. The other one, even if I wore short socks, you might just see it. Which would be okay.
Yeah.
But this one, you definitely wouldn't. So, I would rule this one out. Straight up.
Yeah.
Is this one of your ruled out ones?
Look, if I will consider the ones you want to rule out, but these ones aren't the ones I've ruled out.
Oh wow! So
Yeah.
we're not going to have many options in the end, are we?
You'll see which ones I have ruled out.
All right.
Okay.
Eyes
Okay.
are closed.
Close your eyes. Next one.
All right.
Now, this is mainly to show off a different tattoo design. It's the same location, but I'll let you open your eyes in 3, 2, 1 now.
Yeah. I've seen these ones.
You see them, right?
So it's basically a paper plane, and it's got like a line trail, a dotted line trail,
Yeah.
curving around as if it's it's flying, and that's like the wind, I guess. Is that kind of what it's meant
Yeah,
to be?
it's like the trail of movement or whatever. Now, I don't really care, but it's just meaning if you wanted something like this, I feel like I would also accept it.
Are we looking at the bottom of the paper plane at the moment?
So it's like
I can't. Oh,
Yeah.
It's
So
going
it's
in.
the perspective.
Got you.
I think he got thrown off because it's just the outline of the paper plane.
Yeah.
Which I feel like fits well with its minimalist design.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know if I'm a fan of the paper planes. I'm not going to rule this one out.
Yeah.
It looks a bit girly.
Yeah, I totally agree with that one. I'm pretty sure I've used a girl's foot as well, so it looks good.
I was going to say, it does look like a girl's foot and a girl's shoe. But either way, is this one of your ruled out ones? Or is this one of your...
No.
Dude, we're not going to end up with any. I'm telling you now. All right, let's try the next
All right,
one.
close your eyes now. Okay, hold on. Don't open them yet. Okay, you can open your eyes in 3, 2, 1 now. This was mainly to show you the location.
Yeah.
Now, I want to say I'm a big fan of this location.
Really?
Yeah, because...
Really?
Yeah, look...
Why is that? Should we explain?
There's not much happening, but I want to show the location. So this one, it's the inner bicep, and I mentioned this last episode too. It's the inner bicep. Look, it can be bigger if you want. It can be a bit smaller if you want. This guy's bicep is quite bulky, so so it'll look different on your arm too because you're a lot taller.
Yeah.
This guy looks short. Just
his arm looks really, really short.
Yeah. It could just be because he's flexing. But look, the point is, without you closing your eyes, I'm just going to switch between the next one and this one because it's the same location but different design. So yeah, it's just to show the location.
Yeah. So you like this location?
I like this location.
I get where you're coming from with this location. The only doubts I have about this location is that it's such a big part of your body to have such a small tattoo.
Yeah, that's also true.
So
But you didn't want it that
looks
big
a bit random
as well, didn't you?
Sorry?
You didn't want it that big, did you?
Well, it would look weird big. But what I'm saying is because it's going to be like a smallish tattoo,
Yeah.
it needs to be in a small body part for it to look in place.
Yeah, no, fair call there. Which is why the ankle does work. The ankle does work. Just want to put that out
He
there.
really wants to sell this ankle.
Okay, close your eyes now. I'll move on to the next one. Okay, you can open it in 3, 2, 1 now. Now this is Chris's idea.
Damn, that looks good.
This is the index finger.
That looks good, man.
But where I've put it is on the inside. So let's say he's typing on a keyboard. If he looks down, he'll be able to see it.
That's exactly where I plan to have it.
So not on the mustache side where if you put your finger
No.
up till... Yeah. See, I don't... This is what I ruled out.
Nah, this is a good one. Don't rule it out yet.
I'll tell you... Okay, I've mocked it up on this side because I like this side better. I've 100% ruled out the other side, the mustache side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never wanted it on that side.
Okay.
I did want it on the thumb side.
Yeah. So this is the front view plane, so it stretches across his finger. But I just think it's going to be too small.
Yeah. It looks quite good in that photo.
But this is a zoomed in photo of a hand. And
Can we zoom it out?
not really, no.
Can we just go Control minus? It should make it smaller.
No, it's at its
Fully
fullest.
zoomed out. Okay.
Yeah.
What about...
I don't want to... But let me see your finger size.
That's my finger.
Yeah,
It's a similar finger to the guy in the photo. He's got a bit more of a chubby finger though, so that helps.
Yeah, that helps him. And do you think it'll fade if it's on your hand?
Well, either way, all tattoos will fade.
Yeah, I mean, true. Okay, close your eyes now and let's see the next one.
Eyes are closed.
Okay, actually, just open your eyes. I'll switch this live for you.
Okay.
Just hear me out for this one. I think it might work. We haven't discussed it at all, but I think it might work.
It'll give me some sort of intro before we start.
No, but I reckon this will be the best one. It'll be a little bit bigger.
Okay.
But I reckon it'll work well. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, do you want to
get the hell out of here?
So what it is I think, slangily it's called a tramp stamp.
It's the tramp stamp position.
Yes,
but
it's
the front on plane.
So, just what do you think?
I mean, look, my butt looks similar to that one. It looks alright. I mean, are we being serious here, or
would you rule this out?
I mean, it would be kind of funny. It'd be kind of funny. Oh, nah, because I have the choice. It's not as funny.
Yeah.
If it was like specifically, you would have to get this tattoo right here.
Yeah.
As a bet, and then I lost the bet. That would be funny.
Yeah, but look,
nah,
it's
just
also
weird.
This is one of the ones I ruled out because it'll be more than $100 to have it that big on your body. So it's quite a large.
FYI, I think you'll be out of pocket potentially $50.
No.
Some tattoo artists
Not
are
at all.
minimum $150.
Nah, I've just added to the deal. I picked the tattoo artist.
Oh no!
What about we buy a tattoo gun and I just draw it on you?
Well, that's what I was thinking. If we're gonna start getting heaps of tattoos, maybe we should actually buy a tattoo gun and buy the ink.
I mean, but there's an actual skill to it.
Yeah, I know, but you obviously practice.
Oh no!
Practice on our friend Ben until we're good. And
oh, too good. Well, look, those are some options.
Yeah.
Have a bit more of look, around, see what you like. But I feel like our design options have come down to the top view and the front view.
Mm.
Do you even like the top view?
The top view is okay. It's the problem with the top view is it's a very standard looking tattoo. Like you could see that you could. I don't know if it's definite, but you would imagine that a whole heap of people have that exact tattoo.
Yeah. Well,
Whereas,
when I did Google plain tattoo, that was the majority one that I saw.
Yeah. And this front on one, I just happened to see it on. I just happened to see it somewhere. I can't even remember where it was. And I just saw it front on, and I was like, "Oh, that would be pretty cool for the tattoo."
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess I have a vested interest in this because I specifically saw it and thought it was a good idea.
Yeah.
And it just looks unique.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
If you're getting a tattoo, I feel like you want at least something unique or something different, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, well, fair enough. Look, it'll happen soon enough. I feel like
we're going to need more. I think we're going to need help. So these photos obviously are up on the Instagram. You've probably already looked at them whilst listening.
They're obviously very rough and very basic. I mean, it was just quick Photoshop edits just to see what it could look like in what place.
So, Soft Souls, we are reaching out to you. I think we need help. Put a comment. If you don't want to comment, send it to us privately. Give us some ideas or just anything that is going to point us more in the right direction so we can get a finalized idea.
Yeah.
I've got to say, out of all the options, I still like the inner finger. I reckon it'll be pretty cool.
After mocking it up properly, it looked a lot better than your mock-up before because you still had like the white background and
I
it was
literally
really
just
small
drew it
on the other side of your finger, and I'm like, nah, man, it looks like a mustache. But bigger on the other side of the finger, it looked a bit better.
Yep.
So maybe
and
I
you know
won't
what?
rule it
To
out.
combat the mustache, I could also get the mustache tattoo, and then you will clearly know that that's not the mustache.
Yeah, someone will say, "Is that a mustache tattoo?" You'll be like, "No, this is a mustache tattoo."
Yeah, and I could get it on the same finger.
Yeah,
Now-
flippy.
Yeah, so Gaurav Khazanchi, if that is the one, and soft soles, you still need to let us know because there may be a better option out there that we don't know.
Yeah.
Which hand do you want me to get it on?
What's your dominant hand?
Right.
And do you shake, let's say, your right hand?
Yeah, I wanted it on the right hand.
Yeah.
I reckon that would be better.
Yeah. Right hand's
And
better.
then I could also get the mustache on the other side.
Yeah. That's your choice. I'm not paying for that one. You can get that. If the tattoo artist says buy one, get one free, sure. But if you want the mustache on the other side, you go for it.
All right, well, we'll suss it out for sure.
All right, now just to wrap it up, and also on a very similar note, I just want to say that right now, in present time, I have successfully completed my end of the challenge. So I had said I'll keep it...
It was a challenge to yourself.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm saying.
But it was also a challenge for each other. So I had said I'll keep growing my beard until my work reopens, until I go back into, my workplace.
Yep.
2 days ago, at time of recording 2 days ago, I physically went into my workplace.
Wow, so you commuted all the way there.
All the
How
way
was
there. It was very easy, actually. I actually drove, and there was no traffic.
Free parking?
Free parking, but I had to move it, every couple hours-ish.
Oh, man.
Which is fine, because you got to make it walk,
True.
tie it in with your brake.
Yeah, okay.
So,
fair
yeah.
enough.
A win-win. But I have successfully completed my challenge, so I can now, legally, whenever I want, shave my beard off.
Look, I'll say well done. But your challenge wasn't that difficult.
Yeah, but I set plausible expectations. You set
Yeah, but
indefinite
you saw an end.
Yeah, but
there was an end to yours.
There's
Whereas
an end.
my challenge was insanity.
I mean, you're acting like someone else picked the rules for your challenge. You did this to yourself. Now, but what I want to say is I feel like I'm going to keep it till, I don't know, maybe the start of next year because
Really?
I've grown so attached to it.
So, do you really want to go through summer with this huge beard?
You know what I might do? I'll keep the bulk of the length, but I'll trim it around. I'll shape it up nicely.
Yep.
Because right now it's very crazy. It's
Yep.
like it's a wild beard. It's a love-hate relationship.
So, are you going to sort of shape it similar to a Dan Bilzerian look?
Yeah, maybe along the lines of that. Where it's a long fade from my sideburns to the bottom of my jaw.
Yep.
And it goes the longest obviously just hanging. So yeah, something similar to that maybe.
Yeah, I think that will not be pretty good actually.
Thank you.
So give that a whirl. I hope you've got like one of those strong comb thingies
Yeah, I
to
do.
sort of straighten it out.
I do actually, and that's how I've kept it. I've maintained it this long.
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah, like I said, love-hate relationship. It's difficult to eat almost everything, but when I wake up and I see this in the mirror, I think, wow, what an effort. Even though the effort was literally doing nothing for like 8 months to make it.
Like it was literally, you didn't have to shave.
Yeah, exactly. So it's easier to grow a beard.
But the hard thing in Melbourne, Australia, where it is compulsory to wear a face mask,
Yeah.
even with the beard that I've regrown,
Yeah.
it's just wearing the face mask. It just pulls at the beard and it kind of ruffles it all up, and
100%.
it's just
You get hat hair
real
on your beard
irritating.
because of it. Yeah.
Yes, you
Exactly.
do. You
And
really do.
With a beard this length, I get mask indent marks. So I've got like a circular indent in my beard when I take off my mask.
Okay, maybe your mask is too tight.
No, I'm telling you, it's the length of the beard. I'll show you one day.
Okay. Well, yeah, not too bad. So well done there. Guys, as we said, jump on our Instagram. Help us out. If you have any ideas for the tattoo, send it through to us. If you don't want to comment or whatever, send it privately. Send some photos. Point us in the right direction. And now that tattoo parlors are open for business
Yes.
in Melbourne, Australia, where we live, it's going to happen. It's gonna
Yes,
happen very soon.
let's make it happen before the end of this year. And at the same time, he has to watch Lord of the Rings. So it's 2 in 1. You may as well do it on the same day as well.
Man, I've got a lot of commitments this year. Well, anyway, thank you all for listening to the So Far So Good podcast.
And like Chris said, make sure to comment, follow us on Instagram, send us a message at So Far So Good Podcast.
And we will catch you on the next episode.
Goodbye.
Yeah. All right, I am covering up my eyes so I cannot see, and I'll let you bring it up now.
Close yours.
My eyes are closed. It's all good.